Hey guys, check this out. I was scrolling on social media and I ran into this post that said, if God calls it sin, then your opinion doesn't really matter. Now, when I read this post, I believe that it's coming across from a place of wanting to uphold the standard. But in practice, the delivery of it completely miss the heart of grace and the nuance of the new covenant. This statement, it kind of feels dismissive and condemning rather than encouraging, especially if someone who's struggling with sin reads it. Now, when I read this post, I saw this post as it is stuck in the wrong covenant. Folks, you see, there is a massive difference between the Old and the New Testament that completely changes how we define sin today. In the Old Testament, sin was a legal barrier. It was covered by animal sacrifices, but it never completely dealt with sin or permanently erased it. It never dealt with sin or permanently erased it. It left a constant gap between God and man. But in the new covenant, the problem of sin has been entirely and completely and permanently dealt with because Jesus died on the cross. Because of this, we cannot define sin the same way anymore. For the believer, sin in the New Testament or the New Covenant is a residual. It is simply the side effects of something that has already been done away with. It is an echo of a defeated enemy that has left its mark on our flesh, but holds zero power over our eternity. Through Christ's strength in us, we press on to overcome this residual. But it no longer has the power to condemn us or the power to separate us from God. Now, here is how the new covenant completely redefines the reality of sin. Number one, from the legal verdict to an identity mismatch. In the old covenant, sin defined your legal status before God. In the new covenant, Jesus completely satisfied the law. Therefore, when a believer slips up, it doesn't change their identity from saint to sinner. It's simply an identity mismatch. It's like this. It's like if a prince is acting like a beggar. It doesn't mean that he is no longer the king's son. It means that he has temporarily forgot who he is. Number two, the power of the residual echo. Think of a massive explosion that even after the blast is over and the threat is gone, there is still smoke and falling debris. This is what sin is for a believer. The residual smoke of a defeated nature. Romans chapter 8, verse 1 guarantees that there is now no condemnation for those in Christ Jesus. The vertical relationship is permanently secure. The residual marks are there, but the legal guilt is completely gone. Number three, we're not fighting for victory, we're fighting from victory. Because sin is just a residual effect, we don't have to white knuckle our way through life, trying to be perfect just for God to accept us. We are already accepted. We rely on Christ's strength to align our daily walk with our true spiritual identity. We don't fight to win battles. We fight from the victory that Jesus already secured. So what am I saying? When people try to invalidate your walk because you still struggle with the residuals of sin, they are operating under the old covenant mindset, a performance mindset, a legalistic mindset. The beauty of the new covenant is this, that our worth, that our acceptance, that our righteousness are anchored entirely on Christ's perfection and not on our performance. Think about that.